Hello everybody and welcome back to another video for the day. We're going back into r/menwritingwomen and wait, how long has it been since I've done this videos? Hey wait, hold up, it's been 2 years since I've done this? Every once in a while I like trying old playlists that I may have not touched in a while, so hopefully this one does well. If you guys want to be awesome, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up the wholesome internet discussions, and if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications. Let me know a fun hobby you got, you know, one of them good old conversation starters. Like for myself, I saw a couple of the new packs, so you know, I'm getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh! IRL. She was an ample woman with small eyes sunk deep into an oversized head. She wore stern, square-toed shoes, holding up ankles run over by the fat in her calves. Titanic, slung-low breasts that lolled from side to side seemed ready to rip from her moorings on a single misstep. Small eyes sunk deep into an oversized forehead, a titanic boobas. Before you describe somebody into a story, could you care to actually envision how that person appears into the head before you describe them in the book? Because how is this person supposed to look? Enid pushed herself off the bed and stood, smoothing down her slip, flat and tiny and slightly sunken in around the belly button. Her stomach had only one lone stretch mark, the only proof that she had ever given birth. Aware of being watched, she drummed long nails and preened cat-like, backlit in the hall light. Valuable could see her mother wasn't okay, that is not how stretch marks works. I'll tell you right now, I'm fat, I have stretch marks. That is not how that shit works. Main thing being, you don't get just one whenever it does happen. You get like 10 or 20 of them little shits. As far as I'm aware of, they don't go away. Dude straight up just writing a book thinking that if he can spot a stretch mark on a woman's stomach, that automatically means that she has given birth. Why don't you just go and say birthing hips while you're at it too? You know, just kind of a little bit of sprinkle that on top too. That'll be a nice piece de resistance. A reminder that Tarantino wrote a scene in Dusk Till Dawn where Salma Hayek pours tequila down her leg and forces the guy to drink it by sucking on her toes, and then casts himself in that role.
Excuse me, what?
This is not a level of self-insert I was ever prepared to experience. The trick worked the moment that Nadia, with typical female awkwardness, dropped the SMG off of her shoulders in order to lift the lid of the casserole. The sentries' wrinkled faces started relaxing and smoothing out. Okay, so the first thing that went through my mind were like two things. One, SMGs can usually be carried with one hand just casually. Secondly, how big is the casserole that you need two hands to lift it? I gotta apologize to male authors, because I just walked down the stairs, and it turns out my chest did infect a breast boobily. Them things just thanging. What I mistook as bad writing was actually soul-bearing honesty. What? I don't know what it is, but just like the words breast and boobily make me get the giggles. Trying to picture what actually that would be, and the only thing that comes to my mind is some dude getting decked by double Ds. You know, you just enter a room and pff. I literally can't get myself to sit through movies that don't have women. I'm like, where the F are the women? Why are there so many men? This is boring as F. Goodbye. Even if it's historically accurate. As everyone knows, women were invented in the 1990s. Ah yes, you know, women were a product of the 90s. Like Rocco's modern life. His kiss was slow but firm and unyielding, like an old man backing his Lincoln Town car over a handicapped parking sign. Look, dude, if you kiss like somebody runs over shit with their car, you need to go back to whatever kissing lesson you thought you were getting stuff from. Fantasy is when she removes a jousting helmet to reveal her luscious hair, and sci-fi is when she unzips a flight suit to reveal her skin-tight tank top, and anime is when they can pull bazookas from the freaking cleavage. You claim that I shouldn't write female characters if I've never spoken to a woman, but I've never spoken to a man either. Look, we know that you're very much not social, sir, but I have to say this. I have a lot more respect for the person that decided to Photoshop your face 2 sizes too small than you. How to write a female character. Give her complex emotions. Vulnerability and emotional depth are important characteristics for good characters of any gender. Give her multiple kinds of strengths. Give her female allies. Give her more than her looks. Just write her like you write your male characters. Yeah, you know, the walking Michael Bay stereotype superhero is actually onto something here. I've seen so many times about people saying crap like, oh, they breasted boobily, but at the same time, you would know for a fact, ain't nobody writing a dude dong and dongily. Women who love horses usually love S. It is no accident that for girls, the onset of puberty is often marked by an obsession with horse flesh. Why do I get the weird feeling dude who wrote this don't got any experience with any single bit of that first sentence? The next to offer is the Amazon princess. The Martian Manhunter's strength has failed him. Let me try. If our male super muscles won't work, your female muscles can't bend these bars either. Okay, first up, super dunce. Martian Manhunter don't got super strength. Wonder Woman does, and you do too. Why don't you frickin' try? Secondly, don't you know that women's kryptonite is metal bars? Every time Stephen King mentions badonkers. Wait, I thought that I was the only one that called them badonkers. We called her Zoe, Tanya having plucked the name from a mental list of future children's names that women seem to carry around inside themselves like eggs. Women. Eggs in their bodies, babies in their eyes. You know, that's not exactly how I was originally picturing how people get babies in their eyes, but, you know, the world is a weird place after all. Oh, these, my Orbeez, my massive freaking prognosticators, my super stuffed up scryers, my honka-donka divination donkeys, my freaking future stretching of butterfly wing flapping probability welding hex mounds. Do you mean these super augured gosh damn mother fortune orb? This is one of those few copypastes that I actually have memorized, but not this version, the Vegeta version. Her bosom changed from a promise to a threat. Why did that just make me think of the stupidest thing? I switched my boobs to attack and enter battle phase. I don't even know what that would look like. The only thing that's coming to my mind is like boobs with angry eyebrows on it. I admire a girl who knows how to sashay, he told himself, watching the fascinating interplay of a buttock with a right. They put in the mind of two puppies in a pillowcase. Look. What kind of thought process do you have to be looking at somebody's butt and then automatically think dogs in a pillowcase? Her breasts swayed like ancient cracked punching bags. That is an awful way to describe boobs. And the caption said this was Stephen King. Now I'm more so understanding that whole video about every single time Stephen King done reference badonkers. She is an exquisite wildflower with chaos in her petals and beauty in her thorns. Matt, that is a very weird way to say you want to screw a plant. Things women in literature have died from: cold hands, beautiful face, missing slippers, wrist fevers, night brain, going outside at night in Italy, shawl insufficiency, too many pillows, garden troubles. Someone said no very loudly while they were in the room. Letter reading fits, drawing room anguish, not enough pillows, haven't seen the sea in a long time, too many novels, pony exhaustion. What the hell is pony exhaustion? Strolling congestion, sherry served too cold, ship infidelity. Okay, who cheating on a ship? Spent more than a month in London after growing up in Yorkshire, clergyman dropsy, flirting headaches, river unhappiness, general bummers. I mean, I get that one from time to time, but I didn't know it was life-threatening. Knitting needles too heavy. Beautiful chestnut hair, spinal degeneration as a result of pride, parents too happy, the unpleasantness. You know, for some reason I was expecting breasting boobily to be somewhere up here, or having not breasted boobily enough to be up here, but no, apparently that's surprising to me though. Abigail's eyes noted the way Ralph squired June over to the wrecker so she could look at the radio equipment and approved. The woman had a good set of hips on her. There would be a fine porch door down there between them. She could have just about as many little ones as she wanted. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, my mind do get really dumb sometimes, but at least not dumb to the point where I decide to write crap like this. But no, I straight up thought, okay, well, why would somebody have a door down there? 1 in 8 men, 12%, say they could win a point in a game of tennis against 23-time Grand Slam winner Serena Williams. Confident in my ability to properly tennis, I take the court. I smile at my opponent. Serena does not return the gesture. She'd be prettier if she did, I think. She serves. The ball passes cleanly through my skull, killing me instantly. Yeah, no, here's the thing, dude. Before you came to that statement, if you were able to actually have scored a point on Serena Williams, I would have doubled the amount of beers that you have already drinking before coming to that statement, thinking that you could score a point on somebody who is a trained professional. Not only that, but one of the top in the league. And really, anybody that thinks that they could just say, oh yeah, I could beat this person woman because they're a girl, apparently. Yeah, no, I want to see you do that, but say that to Ronda Rousey, thinking you could beat her in the ring. What part of experienced, trained professional do you dum-dums not get? Anytime a beautiful 23-year-old woman in a movie is attracted to a mediocre man played by a comedian who wrote the script, I count it as a plot hole. No, you got a point.
In a world where the comedian wrote the movie and self-inserts himself to get the attractive girl in the end.
Seriously, give me like chicken nuggets and a script, I'll definitely say it for you. I mean, hell, give me something in the comments, I'll probably read it on a future video.
Breasting boobily this summer to a theater near you.
Hallmark movie. Oh yes, this is totally not going to be repetitive and unoriginal. Woman, I have a high-paying job in New York City that I love, and Christmas isn't that important to me. Her black friend, you need a man. Woman's dad, come to this small town. We are suffering without a baker for our town festival. Okay, Dad. Man, I harvest maple syrup for a living and make $2 a year. Will you harvest maple syrup with me? I've decided I hate my job and I'm going to resign myself to making Christmas tree ornaments in Fricksburg for the rest of my life. Okay, just saying this right now, isn't Hallmark, at least from my perspective, is like Netflix for your grandparents? Only Hallmark movie I ever want to look forward to seeing is the damn Colonel Sanders one. Writing erotica, her smell was irresistible like a freshly opened pack of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Ah yes, you know, ain't that just a wonderful smell when you know that that ass is first edition. After the numerous posts, I made this Stephen King and describing breasts of every female character. I am just noticing this now. That is so odd. You know, come to think of it, I'm glad he didn't narrate his movies. All of r/men writing women. Yeah, I don't know what it is with the Stephen King titties, okay? Where's the change we need? Either we get descriptions of every single character, or not at all. Where are my clown breasts, Stephen? I'm waiting to hear about them Cujo taters. Oh yeah, all 8 of them. Why is it that the comments make this so much better? But in all realism, to answer the first one, Ace Attorney. But with that is going to have to be it with the video. If you guys would like to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up the most internet discussions, and if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications. I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.